Oh God, everybody. I tell you, listen, I had to do a video. I had to do a video about, you know, what's going on, right? Um, a lot of you asking a lot of questions, you know, when am I going to be out of this hotel situation? When am I going to get my just desserts, right? Uh, when am I going to see the light at the end of the tunnel? Well, I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised that a lot of you are interested. Because me, I something must be wrong with me. Something must be wrong with me because when I just don't care. I mean, I'm out $250,000. My inheritance has been taken away, land, property. My ex, uh, you know who I'm talking about. The goddess from Florida, who had me illegally married, and then took out a $2.5 million contract, hired two hitmen, tried to kill me, was in cahoots with not just Emery, but my twin brother in Scarsdale, New York. The three of them. And of course, Emery's karmic, a lover. Uh, you thought that was kind of like the worst of it, right? And I'm jumping from hotel to hotel, from state to state, running from a hitman. Two of them. One got caught, the other one is still on the run. Let me keep you up to speed with what's going on. Uh, Between Emery and his group, they have done 678 spells to destroy my business, to destroy the company, to have me killed, murdered, dismembered, raped, everything. I mean, I mean, all the FBI has all the receipts. Everything's on record. Madeline did 1,077 spells, and her coven with her group. And then I got my aunt and my niece, who also did over 349 spells. That's a lot of spells. A group, a community, three community groups: the Emery people, the Madeline people, my brother, and then my sister, and that group. And then I have this coven from the Illuminati and Secret Society. That's over, according to the FBI and according to the authorities, that's over 177 people towards one person. They said that this is definitely going to be on the news. Definitely. Oh, definitely. There's so many high-ranking officials involved and were bribed, and people were paid to gang stalk me, to have me under illegal surveillance. They picture all or many of the civil rights were violated. You know, I mean, this is going to be like the biggest lawsuit in the century. They have no idea what's coming. My legal team is preparing. That's the storm that I'm going to be the ultimate tower. Once all this is said and done, you know, um, you know, somebody else might have already taken their own life, gone crazy. You know, uh, with me, I have to really, really look at myself in the mirror and say, Fernando, have you been affected by this? You have a twin brother that actually tried to murder you, bought the gun. My twin brother slept with Madeline. They got a baby. Oh, it gets better. He caught the sexually transmitted demons that were meant for me. He got it. And he got the STI, and now he caught 8. And of course, he caught some more demon from Emery because he got sexually infested demons. So now my brother's all fucked up. He lost his wealth. He lost his money. He's in bad health, and he's about to go to jail. And it's my twin brother. And my ancestors tell me that I need to walk away. And of course, my older brother. I have an older brother. You all know I have an older brother, and he died, and I was never told. He died because of the spell work, and this wasn't told to me. I mean, the stuff that has been going on behind the scenes, and even the FBI and law enforcement is baffled. Why was I targeted like this? And from my own family, friends, and these society groups. I mean, okay, I'm flattered, I'm special, but I've been targeted by these powerful groups and celebrities too, trying to destroy and everything about me, and even me. So I'm like, well, what the fuck is this? It's like I'm not giving you information that you cannot look for yourself. I cannot tell you. I mean, yes, I do get downloads. I am, shaman. I am a seer. I'm also a witcher. But I'm here to bring light and love to the world. I mind my business. It's me, my subscribers, which are you're my cubs, right? Which I'm here to serve. And I got my cat, and I got my Aperol. And I'm good. I mean, don't you see me stressing? Yes. Is it costing me a fortune to be on the run and be hotel to hotel and having to buy? I have a whole apartment in New York that I had to leave, fully paid. I had to leave to get a place here in Houston, Texas, in one of the most wealthiest suburbs. Because I can't live. I don't drive. I don't have a driver's license, so I got to be in proximity of things. I never thought, ever, 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 that my life would do a 360 and that I would leave New York, turn my back on family and friends that I love, that I cared for, and be out in a strange city, in a new place, in a whole new adventure on my own, alone, by myself. I mean, if this is an Aries, I don't know what is. And they're still throwing death spells and all kinds of shit. Has it affected me somewhat? I would say about 5% it has. It has affected me somewhat. But the main goal of destroying my company, my empire, my organization, to silence me or to do me, no, never, never. I will be the one to see their demise and to see them go to jail, see them die. Because some of them have died already. 2 committed suicide, a couple are in prison. My brother is next. Unfortunately, I lost an older brother due to these spell words. He was killed. My brother is implicated in some murder. It's deep shit going on here. And this is why, I don't do the videos so frequently like I used to. I move in silence, because you just never know who's who. The last time the killer made it to Houston, but I was in Sugarland, and they moved me from Sugarland to downtown Houston where there's more police presence and they're watching me, and they're observing. And I'm like, wow, this has been going on now for 2 years. What is the FBI waiting for to make a final arrest? And because it's a ring. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than what I thought it was. I mean, there are many organizations involved, very mafia-like. A lot of shit going on. Deep shit. Listen, I don't know what to tell you. Of course, they froze all of my assets. All of my assets have been frozen because I was implicated in money laundering, fraud, because they took my identity and I suffered identity theft, and they put liens on my company, all that kind of shit, freezing all my money. Thank God for you guys that I'm living off the donation. Thank God. Because, God is always good. But this would destroy somebody else. I guess this is what it means to be an earth angel and a high priest, high priestess, or emperor, empress energy. People think that it's prestigious and it's glamorous, and it is. And these people are usually wealthy, and we are, but it comes with a price. It comes with a price. This is not for the faint of heart. This is not for the faint of heart. And I am a true motherfucker of the life that very few people have seen or will ever see again, because they got the right one. Because I'm still standing. Like Elton John's song says, I'm still standing and better than I've ever been. And I have, I think, a responsibility to share my testimony with you. Because if you guys never believed that God was real, you should believe that he's real now. Because with all the things that I have been through, and you have been there with me, there is no way that we all can be on this planet unsupervised, unwatched, left to our own devices. If that was the case, I would have been murdered a long time ago with no divine intervention. Okay? So for those of you who are atheists out there, or for those of you who question the reality of a God that's real, think of me. You better think of me. Me, think of me. Because you're driving me crazy. You better. Madonna, you know me, I'm an 80s boy, right? You better think of me. Because I'm a living example of someone who's divinely protected by the Most High, and no weapon formed on earth or in heaven will prosper as long as I walk and am in the energy field of the Most High. You cannot fake that shit. Even the darkest and most dangerous. Let me tell you, people have paid a lot of money to take me out of here. People have mortgaged their homes. People have gone bankrupt to try to take me out and destroy me and go after my family too. People have taken trips overseas to go to the highest wizards, and now they're bankrupt and they're going through karma and through shit. There are other wizards that they're like, oh no, we cannot touch that motherfucker. No. Take your money. And now these karmics and these people they're like, like the Pharaoh in the Ten Commandments, when the waters came in and destroyed the entire Egyptian chariots. What did Yul Brynner? I love Yul Brynner. What did he do in that classic moment? And then he walked back to the temple in Egypt and sat next to Nefertiti and said, God is Lord. That's what's nothing is new under the sun. Everything repeats itself. Now, I'm not proclaiming to be some Messiah and some prophetic figure of a biblical standard. No, that's too high of an honor. I'm just somebody who, like many of us light workers and chosen ones, are here to elevate the vibration of the planet, usher the next generation into greatness, to clean the mentality and prepare the mindset of the new generation to be able to acquire and embrace the new ideology, which is now the Aquarian age. This is not new. This has happened before, and the Bible has plenty of examples of stories like this. The Ten Commandments, the Hebrews leaving Egypt, that was the ending of an era. The Egyptian epoch died. Now we are living in the Aryan epoch. And we're in the same precipice of one age ending and another one beginning. No different in the times of Moses, where it was the Aries, I am that I am. And the one that was dying was the bull. Remember, they were worshiping the bull, right? Baalim. That was the Taurian age. moving towards the Aries age, which gave rise to the Roman Empire and that epoch, that age. And then when that died, we went into Pisces. And it was the same precipice between Aries age and Pisces. Now we are in the precipice of the Piscean age and Aquarius. Things culminate. The age closes with a big bang. We're waiting for the final catastrophic climax, because human beings go through a climax, but Mother Nature also comes to a climax as everything ends and then breaks apart, and then the germinal seed is implanted to begin and herald the next coming age. That's not going to happen peacefully. There's going to be people that are going to resist the change. There's going to be people that's going to fight it. And there's going to be agencies and principalities that are going to go against those like myself and fellow light workers, chosen ones, that are here to usher in the new age, but by dismantling the old age in which we are living behind. There are many people that don't want to see that don't want to see that cycle end, and cling to it, hold on to it to dear life. And they're willing to kill and destroy anybody that stands for the incoming change. So I want you to understand the gravity of the situation, that it's not personal. And I think that's why I don't take it personal. And look, the question about money, listen. Yes, I know I come from money and privilege and royal blood and the whole nine. Yes, I do know. But let me tell you something. I was born naked with nothing, and I'm going to leave naked with nothing. So money and wealth and status and privilege and royal kingship, all that shit is an illusion. All of it is. You get caught up in that, and trust me, you die right along with the age or be trampled by the new one. You got to stay very balanced and very neutral and have a sense of detachment that puts you in a space of stillness. Little things that going on around you and falling apart, falling on your right, falling on your left, falling in your front, falling on your back, but it's not going to fall on you. If you fall and remain in that point of stillness. And I award you that if you find yourself in the throes of witchcraft and spell work, because it is real, and for those of you who did not believe that this is real, think of me. Think of me. Because I lived it, and that's why I made my life public. You all know what I go through. Should I have spoken to you when I'm taking a shit? You've heard this flush and toilet. You know that Uncle Fernando, keep it real. It made it. I'm keeping it real. Okay, it didn't make it. I gotta go clean it up. Oh, fuck the figure. But I gotta keep it real, because I'm gonna die one day. One day. And then you gotta stand for something. You gotta stand your ground, and you gotta be about something. Okay? And at 55 years old, I've had it all. I've done it all. I've been around the world more than twice. What else is there? For me, this is my ultimate wealth, is connecting to you guys, talking to you guys, educating you guys, bringing you up, and preparing you for the mindset of the next coming age, which you guys are going to conquer. I'm not going to be around to see the fruition of that. Like Moses never got to go to the river Jordan and cross to the land of Canaan. He had to die in Egypt. Okay? Well, some of us are going to die here and not see the new age flourish. But we are good and content with having started the ignition for you to then take the torch like the Prometheus, taking the fire from the gods and running down and giving it to humans. This is what we do as light workers. We are miniature Prometheus. And we know that some of us are going to herald the age with you, and some of us old guys are going to stay behind and pass the torch while we die with the old age. Yeah, it sounds sad. It does. But that's just the cycle and ebb and flow of life. I will reincarnate again to be higher than I was before, further down into the age, because it's 2,500 years, right? Out of stretch. I'm bound to come back again a few times. You know, I mean, you know, of course, not that I'm rushing to stay back in the Piscean age, you know, I'm going to go into the Aquarian age, yeah, and leave when appropriate. But you all know what I mean. You know, it's not about living the good life, because at some point that's going to get boring. That's going to get tired. It's like having sex for the first time. It's great and it's wonderful and it's brilliant. But then after you have a couple of times, a couple of years, a couple of decades, it's not so great. And like before, things wane out. Things change and transform. Nothing is forever. Nothing lasts forever, forever, forever. Nothing lasts forever. That's one of them James Bond songs. For real, for real. I mean, you know, I just cannot believe that these people, I listen, I gotta tell you, there's a part of me that admires even my enemies, how relentless they are. Relentless. I have to admire it. I do. I wish they had that kind of energy towards good. Can you imagine all that money that was spent? Mortgages, lives lost, wages, sacrifices, human sacrifices, blood sacrifices. God, all that energy to do bad. Can you imagine if they motherfuckers continue to do good? They think that I got something that they'll never have. Or some of them think that I took something from them. And some of the people think that they're entitled to something that I've worked so hard for on my own without anybody. And somebody wants to come and take it? You think you think the universe is going to allow you to do that? You gotta be fucking crazy. No wickedness will ever win against someone that's innocent. Now, I'll be the first one to tell you, nobody on this planet is innocent. Talking universally, altruistically. But on a case-by-case basis, I've done nothing wrong to these people. Nothing but being my authentic self. And they can't stand that because they are terrified to stand in their own authentic selves because they're afraid of being judged. They're afraid of being misunderstood. They're afraid of being persecuted. Well, that's your fucking problem. I don't got those issues. I'm a warrior, and I've been a warrior, and I came out of the womb wielding a sword because I came into this life knowing what I was up against. I signed up for this. Okay? It takes a lot more than what these people have been doing to break this part. And they don't realize that when they fight me, they're fighting the Creator. I'm in alignment with the Creator. People are not getting it. They don't believe it. They don't believe it. They don't believe it. They don't believe it. They don't want to believe it. They refuse to believe it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I have forgiven these people. I have no malice towards these people. I feel sorry for them. I feel there's a sadness that I feel towards them, that they are so lost, that they are so animal. You know, exactly what we're supposed to be transcending, they have degenerated into. In the next lives to come, they're going to be further karmics, further animals. They've learned nothing. They don't value life because they don't value themselves. All of us have our sad stories. But it's nobody's problem. Nobody should be held accountable for your story. You chose your story when you came here. And you chose your obstacles, you chose your triumphs, you chose your wins, you chose your failures, you chose your successes, and you chose all the people that are going to be around you to assist you in this journey. And nothing sprung by surprise at you, you know. And but you know, and these people, they think that I have it easy, that I have everything easy, you know. Let me tell you, there was a very famous soap opera I watched. It was a Mexican soap opera, and it's called, and I mentioned this before, The Rich Also Cry. And I was 10 years old when I watched this soap opera. It's a Spanish soap opera. And men watched it, women watched it, kids watched it. We were able to, and we love to see the rich go through shit. Because some of the shit that they go through, they deserve. Because, you know, you don't know how you get your money, right? And it comes and bites you in the ass. You know, but little did we know that these stories are actually true. These people live these types of dramas and soap operas every fucking day. That's why soap operas are so popular in any race and in any culture, because they speak to us on a level that, had we had the courage to live these lives, we will also need the courage to go through what you go through when you have this type of wealth and this type of opulence and this type of privilege. It doesn't come for free. There's a price that you got to pay. You might not see what I have to pay to get to that level, but that doesn't mean that I got it there easy. See, that's the problem. People think that because they don't see your struggle, they think that you get things easy. And therefore, they're like, well, how dare you get shit like that so easy with no struggle? How dare you? Now I'm going to teach you about struggle, not knowing what you have to go through to get there. It's very, it's a form of narcissism collectively that is based on egotism, no, and not wanting to see the truth. The universe is not going to give you anything for free. And let me tell you, wealth is not for the faint of heart. It's not. Look at my situation. Look at my story. And it's a living example. You got to be a tough motherfucker to be a wealthy person, because everybody comes towards you. Everybody comes at you. You have no friends, no family, nothing. Money has no friends, and anyone is your enemy or can turn into your enemy. And that truly is the reality of life. So if you don't come with something about you, the gods of wealth are not going to bestow that to you, because they know that that comes with a hefty price.
Hello, Moto.
Okay? That comes with a hefty price. So what are you going to do? What can you do? Listen, I think the only thing that you can do is have faith in yourself, believe in yourself, but most importantly, what you need is to learn to love yourself. Now look at the devil. Now my battery is dying, and that wasn't the case before. You see how the devil be? You see how the devil be? When you try to say something good, and this was on all day long, and now it's dying. And that's a fuck. See, the devil, it never stops, guys. It never stops. And you gotta be that motherfucker to be resolved with it. You have to be at peace with the fact that it's gonna be like that. If I don't fix it, it's gonna close off on me, because I think the wire is no good. And then I've had so many spell works on my computers and gadgets, But listen, there you go. There you go. Guys,